Hey, good morning, guys. It's your boy, Shiny Divinicus. Last night was a little rough. It's like I'm dealing with, I don't know if something got in my eye or if it's getting a little bit infected. I ate a bunch of chicken wings. I think I have a curse with chicken wings right now. Both times I've gotten to eat them in Vancouver, they're just taking forever, right? So I'm waiting forever. I'm like, when you're waiting for food and you wish you could leave. But you're already committed and you've been there for like a half an hour. So I fucking mow down 3 pounds of these chicken wings. And pretty good going down. Pretty good going down. Felt like a lot of food afterwards. Piggybacked the chick I was with back to the car. And then bam, immediately, some kind of sick. I knew I was going to throw up. I have some peppermint. If you guys aren't jived to the peppermint jam, you should get on it. It's a miracle. It's beautiful. So I'm getting some peppermint down my gullet. You know, it'll stop you from, I swear to God, peppermint, it cures the worst headaches, the worst stomach aches. A little bit on your head or a little bit on your stomach, but I'll make a YouTube post about that later. So I'm smelling this peppermint, putting it on my belly, trying to get down the sickness. And then, sure enough, within 20, 30 minutes, I say goodbye to the girl. I'm driving home. And it's like a sprint to make it to my house. I finally make it to my house, boom, jet out the door, and just the entire contents, those 3 pounds of chicken wings, they look bigger coming up than they did going down. Oh. So, I'm feeling it today. I'm a little shell-shocked. But coming at you guys because I'm feeling very, very inspired. I have momentum right now. I'm making videos and making posts. And momentum's not something that carries you. It's something you create. And then you continue to create. It's like you didn't just create a little snowball and push it down the hill. You push that snowball down the hill. You got to keep pushing it. You got to keep adding snow. You got to keep building your snowman, right? So here I am building my snowman and trying my hand at my first podcast. I love talking, so it should be great. Anyways, I want to talk about. I went out to my buddy Brent Ray Fraser's house yesterday. This guy is just a fucking gem of a human being. So we went out there, we're creating stuff, we're recording fitness videos. He has the trippiest, fucking strangest house. I'll take pictures because if I try to describe it, someone will probably commit him just from the description of it. It is fucking weird and trippy and cool. I asked this guy once if he took acid, and he was like, no. I came out to his house, I realized, whoa, this guy is acid. Acid wouldn't be able to handle him, so I'm glad he hasn't taken that. So I go out to his house, we're creating all this shit, and a little bit about Brent. Brent is a fucking really cool, creative entrepreneur. He went to school at Emily Carr, some kind of art degree. He started stripping along the way, and somewhere within that, he found kind of his niche. He found he was comfortable with nudity, and that was in demand. So he started drawing with his dick, and he started creating sculptures of his dick. And it's a fucking cool, weird job, right? And why would anyone want this job? Well, probably no one else would want this job but Brent. It is a uniquely Brent job, but he's found a great market for it. He's flying to London. He's flying to Paris. He's flying all the way to New York next week, Japan. Found all these places. Like, people are paying him great money to fly around and draw out all these exclusive fucking weird clothes with his dick. So for me, it's a really, really fucking cool example of what you can do when you're passionate about your art, when you're creative, and when you're entrepreneurial about it, when you find that niche market that's uniquely you. Like, that's no one else's market. Brent's found something so uniquely him, and yeah, you might never want to do it in a million years, but that's good, because you never could do it in a million years, because that's his jam, right? So think about it, what's your jam? Does it have to be something so extreme or something so weird? But think about what your jam is, what your passion is. Maybe you're some artist trying to make it. Maybe you're a musician that's struggling. Maybe you're a personal trainer. Or maybe whatever it is. You're in a cubicle. Maybe you're stuck in a cubicle right now. But maybe you have a passion or a hobby. I have another friend. I'm really blessed to, I guess because I'm one of these creatures myself, I have all these friends that have all these cool alternative jobs that they just love, right? Another good friend of mine, Quinn Beasley, he's professional circus performer and street busker. So he travels all over the world. He's going to Edinburgh Fringe Festival soon. He's going to Australia after. And he makes tons of money doing these street performances, doing shows. He loves being his own boss and just creatively pouring his passion and his soul through his art. And one thing I found that's the same with all these jobs is that it's almost like you have to have a high investment to get the high reward. So you have to have a high emotional investment. You have to have a high level of commitment. All these artists, all these people I know that are really making it off their art, that are really doing what they love, they all had to initially put everything on it, put it all on black, jump out and really, if you're not investing everything you have financially, you're investing everything you have emotionally. And it's only when you invest these very high stakes that the rewards can actually pay off so high. So think about any kind of talent you've tried to, monetize, anything you've tried to pick up as a career. Did you really put in everything you had into it? Did you really bet it all on black? And I'm not talking financially. You didn't have to put your house on mortgage so you could pay for your easel or some sort of artistic thing, and then just to figure out it wouldn't work. But I'm talking emotionally. Did you stake it all on there? Did you really fully believe in yourself? Did you really give it everything you have? Because that's what it takes, guys. I'm realizing more and more, I want everyone to live their dream and everyone to be passionate and create their art in the world. And at the same time, I realize it takes a very special kind of person and a special kind of commitment. I believe we're all capable of it, but the work ethic's amazing. Another main theme is you have to be uncomfortable. You have to be willing to be uncomfortable. Like when I was chasing my dreams of traveling, and my dream was to travel and do circuits and not work. So I was broke. I was broke as fuck. I was eating out of soup kitchens, and I was ganking food. I was doing kind of whatever it took. Right? I was dumpster diving, sleeping on couches, sleeping under the rafters of a bus, a circus carnival bus I was traveling with, right? That's because I was working towards my dream. And again, you don't have to do all this shit. I probably didn't have to do it either. But it's what I thought it took at the time. So I was literally willing to do whatever it took, whatever I thought it took. And that's what dreams take to create sometimes, right? So ask yourself, if you have a dream and you want to make it work, it can be fucking crazy and weird and shit. Take my buddy Brent. He's making good money off of people flying him all over the world to paint with his dick. What's more wacky than that? So think about it. Whatever your dream is, if there's a niche, if there's a market for it, throw yourself out there, proverbially balls to the walls. Because, you can accomplish it, but you also have to ask yourself, do I have what it takes? And then your answer to that will be the answer. You ask any street performer, busker who's made it, they had to fucking believe in themselves so much because no one else would. They go through years of people just specifically not believing in them. Where they would make shitty hats, they wouldn't be doing well, but they had to continuously wake up in the morning and believe in their dream and grind to make it work. So, are you one of the wolves that can go out there, chase their dreams, accomplish whatever they have, make your money off your art, or maybe not even make much, be a starving artist doing something you love? In my mind, that's not any worse than an artist making a lot of money. They just haven't figured out the right map to the destination yet, but they're still doing what they love, and that's so way better than living paycheck to paycheck at something they hate, right? So, do you want to live your life comfortably, doing a mediocre job that you assure yourself that isn't bad or that you maybe even like, but you don't love it? But the trade for that is you get to be comfortable, you get some false sense of security, and you don't have to work that hard. And for some people, that's what they want to do. They don't want to work that hard. They don't want to take risks. They want to, very low risk, very low reward. Or do you want to say, fuck it? Especially when you're young, guys. People always say, people used to say that to me when I was traveling. Do it while you're young. Do it while you're young. And now I fucking really understand that. Because you have to, because as you go through life, you'll gain all these responsibilities. You pop out a couple kids, all of a sudden you hook up with a chick in Nicaragua on a hot summer's night, then you pop out 3 little chicos, and if you got some integrity, all of a sudden, boom, you got a little bit of an anchor to tie you down. So especially you guys who don't have any anchors to tie you down yet, man, quit that shitty job. Fuck it. Pack up your backpack. Go see some shit. Go do some shit. Figure out who you are. If you're coming out of high school, you know, it may not be the best idea to invest 4 years in university right now to work a job that you're probably not going to want to later on in time. So maybe go adventure a little bit. Figure out a little bit of who you are. Maybe get out of the town or the city you've been living in or away from the friend group you've been with so you can actually kind of step away from the mold of yourself to figure out the real essence of yourself. It's kind of hippie and frou-frou as that sounds. You know, figure out your dream, figure out your passion, and fucking give it a chance. Give it all you have if you want. If it's not for you and you want to go back to just living a life of mediocrity, I would rather die at this point than work a normal job and be what I call a normal muggle person. And if you found this podcast, you probably would be too. So, what's that dream? What's that passion? What's that art? And what is it worth to you? What is it worth to you living a life where every night you're excited to go to bed so you can wake up every morning and get to that habit? Get to that passion. What is that worth for you? Is that worth everything? For me, it's worth fucking everything and so much more. You know, if I failed doing what I really, really want to do in this lifetime. And that's no failure at all to me. The only failure is not trying. So, do you want to live that life of average mediocrity? Everything being okay? The highlight of your week being the weekend and getting drunk? Or do you want to take your art, take your passion, take your dreams to the next level and have a life worth telling? Have a story people want to hear? You know, either way, it's your choice, it's your destiny, it's your RPG. Choose your own adventure, kids. Choose your own adventure. But if you think you're destined for something more, now might be the time to spread your wings and fly. So, thanks for listening, guys. This is my first podcast. Like I said, it's pretty early in the morning, and, you know, my voice is a little raspy, and the chicken wings are still kind of shell-shocked. Oh, I actually just pulled up in my truck. I was driving while I was making this, and just looked at the massive pile of chicken wing vomit. Woohoo! All right, another day. I woke up early today so I could just kick life's ass in a loving way, because I am so inspired right now, guys. So, thanks for taking the time to tune in and listen. Mr. Shine Divine, grumbly, and shell-shocked in the morning, coming at you. Lots more content. Check out my YouTube page, Shine Della Sun. And I'll include some other links to all my other jazz. Thanks for checking it out, guys. Have a blessed day.